The guy on the doorknob side worked the door, and the other guy threw the bang in. That was awesome. Check everything. So whether you're using your weapon or a foot, you have to check those things. You just never know where people may hide. Just cut the red wire, I guess. That's how it is in the movies. Just cut the red wire. Hey everybody, we're gonna watch clips from SWAT 4. This one's near and dear to me. I'm gonna be really critical on it from an FBI perspective since I'm a former SWAT operator. We'll see how clean their tactics are. Here we go.
Disturbance today turned into a 12-hour standoff with police.
Sheriff's deputies and local SWAT refused to put...
Suspect is wanted on multiple homicide and kidnapping charges. Suspect is believed to be mentally unstable. Expect erratic and dangerous behavior.
You won, Roger.
Oh, catching a serial killer. If there's a potential hostage, you need a negotiator. So that negotiator is just as important as the people, if not more important, than the ones going in with the guns. We're going after this person at 5 o'clock on Friday. That briefing was probably at 2 o'clock on Wednesday or Thursday. When it came to Friday and you were gonna go to get that person at 5 o'clock, you met with your team at 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock. And you went over that arrest plan and everything again. So everybody knows what they're doing. The negotiator has done his or her background checks. It probably wouldn't happen at the very last moment. It's kind of like my forte here, something that I get excited about. You would have that whole diagram of that house. At this point, somebody's already on the back side of that. Like you got a 360 view of this house already. Because what if you're going in through this front door and somebody takes running out of the back door? You got to be ready to deal with that. Pretty good entry.
Let's go. Roger that. Proceed with caution. Here we go.
You swing the door open, you gotta check behind the door. Getting a little too close with the weapon. The zip ties. I like the zip ties. That's nice. That's a good touch. That's realistic.
Absolutely.
TOC, this is entry team.
At your
Civilian
back,
is
sir.
safe, secure, and ready for evac.
It's a fatal funnel.
They're here! Get back! Police! Drop your weapon!
You don't know if he's dead or not. The flashlight is realistic. Yeah, that's realistic to have a flashlight on your attached to your weapon. If you encounter somebody, you can't leave them by themselves. You can't assume they're a good person. What if they take off running? I don't like how he keeps muzzle swinging over the backs of his teammates. That's not good.
Are you in here?
So if you've taken contact, you're probably going to move a lot faster. But if there's no weapon being fired or nobody's life is in imminent danger, then you're probably going to be a lot more methodical. It'd probably take more than 4 minutes because you got to clear each room.
Put your hands up and get down. Hands up.
He's going to have trouble putting their hands up. They look like they're tied down. The flashlight is real. I like the flashlight.
Get down now!
Like I'd have 1 or 2 set of hard cuffs, your standard stainless steel cuffs or whatever, and then I may have 3 or 4 sets of zip ties. And if everybody's got 3 or 4, that's probably enough, you know, if we all have extra ones. They were getting kind of close with the weapon. I would have liked to have seen them have a little more distance. A bad guy can reach out and grab your weapon very quickly before you know it. So I would like to have seen that be a little more realistic, but that was pretty good. Once you clear that room, you may have to drop off one of your team members to keep that area secure. What if somebody moves from another room or enters that room? So you have to clear it and then secure it, whether it's closing the door or leaving another person there with it. Picking the lock, huh? We're gonna go in and shoot people, but we're gonna pick the lock, like just knock it in. You have to take into consideration which way the door swings. Does it swing outward? Does it swing inward? If it's a metal door, you're not gonna kick that thing in. You probably need a door buster or something to knock that in. So yeah, the type of door it is depends on it. Before you worry about picking the lock, what do you think the first thing is we try to do? Just open it. Maybe it's unlocked. Just open it. Oh, got a flashbang. Very realistic. I like it. I like it. Don't cuff him in the fatal funnel. Move him over and cuff him. I didn't like they never pull back the shower curtain. Like you can't assume that nobody's in that shower curtain. Well, the craziest hiding spot I've probably seen is under a pile of clothes. So you have to kind of like check everything. So whether you're using your weapon or a foot or a collapsible baton that you extend and you poke around, you have to check those things. You just never know where people may hide. That's pretty high tech. I've never seen that before, but it'd be nice to see inside the other room.
Gas him out.
Now, I thought that was a flashbang, but he throws a gas grenade, so I guess he has a mask on. Because if he doesn't have a mask on, then he's coughing just like that person.
He had 2 weapons.
Breach and bang. That's nice. That was awesome.
Oh my
The
god.
guy on the doorknob side worked the door, and the other guy threw the bang in. That was awesome. I like that. That was good tactics. You throw the flashbang in, and maybe he takes his eyes to look at it. Maybe he sees the flash, hears the bang, and by the time his eyes reopen, there are 3 guys in that room already. So flashbangs are very effective.
Entry team to top.
Now, that's a bad day.
Guys, we're coming in.
No, I've never done a construction
Sure,
site.
steroids clear. We got people.
Not
We
like
gotta-
this. Yeah, office buildings usually have several points of entry. So you have to be concerned about doors that you don't know about. Hopefully you know about all of them, but there's so many doors and so many entries and
Drop your
exits.
weapon.
And usually office buildings are big, so you need a lot of people to move through a whole building. And that's some pretty deadly shots right there. I don't know that that would stand up in a court of law. Shooting a weapon out of a hand, unless you're Clint Eastwood,
You could ask yourself questions.
not gonna happen. Shooting a weapon out of a hand. We got the gas again. I've deployed flashbangs, but not gas. The FBI uses OC spray, just like pepper spray. And the thing you learn very quickly is you better know which way the wind is blowing, because if it affects the bad guy, it's going to affect you just the same.
We have suspect contact.
Get down! Hands in the air! Hands up! Hey, don't shoot the gun! Do it now! Drop your weapon! Get down! Hands in the air!
You're going to court over that one. That's not a good shoot. That's not a good shoot. The guy's coughing. The FBI doesn't utilize tasers. They only have collapsible baton or OC spray, the pepper spray. Those are pretty much your only non-lethal weapons you have. Gotta check that porta potty. Could be somebody in there. Can't walk by that porta potty. Just cut the red wire, I guess. I don't know who would be doing that, but that's how it is in the movies. Just cut the red wire. We just finished watching SWAT 4. Pretty good tactics utilized in that one. I saw one at least where the team members were on either side of the door, so they weren't in front of the door in that fatal funnel. The guy on the door side worked the handle, opened it. The guy on the opposite side threw in the flashbang. That was pretty cool. Saw some kills that I think they may find themselves doing a little time at Leavenworth on a couple of those. But all in all, it wasn't too bad. Saw some pretty good tactics in that one. I don't like passing up the porta potty though. You gotta check the porta potty. Somebody could be in there doing a little bit more than pottying if they got a weapon, you know? Waiting on you to come through there. You gotta check that. So thanks for watching my reaction to SWAT 4. If you like videos like this, check out Gamology on YouTube and Facebook. Be safe. My battery is running low, so if you could give me a second, I'm gonna grab a power strip because I was kind of pulled out. Or I could actually move. Let me just move my how I'm set up here. Give me one moment.